Has the NBA offseason become a high-stakes poker game where every restricted free agent negotiation, every whispered trade rumor, and every looming player option holds the power to reshape the league's landscape in an instant? We're not just talking about minor roster tweaks, we're witnessing potential seismic shifts, the kind that could either propel contenders toward glory or leave them staring into the abyss of what-ifs. Today, we pull back the curtain on two intertwined narratives, two potential blockbusters that could send shockwaves from the city of brotherly love to the bright lights of Los Angeles. Are the Philadelphia 76ers on the verge of a brilliant calculated gamble, or are the Lakers about to make a move that solidifies their future around their new superstar? Let's begin in Philadelphia, where the air is thick with anticipation and the fate of restricted free agent Quinton Grimes hangs in the balance. Grimes, a name that might not have headlined every sports show just months ago, has suddenly become a pivotal figure in the Sixers' offseason strategy. After being traded to an injury-riddled Philadelphia squad from the Dallas Mavericks in February, Grimes didn't just play, he exploded. His numbers with the Sixers were nothing short of eye-popping, a tantalizing glimpse into a potential future star. Averaging 21.9 points, 5.2 rebounds for 0.5 assists, and 1.5 steals, all while shooting a respectable 37.3% from beyond the arc in 33.6 minutes per game over 28 regular season appearances. Now, we must acknowledge the small sample size. 28 games is hardly a full season, but what Grimes showed was undeniable. Intriguing potential, a versatile skill set, and a knack for making an impact on both ends of the floor. This strong, albeit brief, stint has thrust him into the spotlight, making him a prime candidate for a lucrative deal in restricted free agency. The question, however, isn't just if he'll get paid, but where he'll get paid, and more importantly, if he truly fits into the 76ers' long-term vision alongside burgeoning talents like Jared McCain and VJ Edgecombe. The Sixers, under the shrewd guidance of Daryl Morey, are always thinking multiple steps ahead, and that foresight might just lead them down an unexpected path. Nicholas Kyle, Pring of the Sixers Sense, a voice deeply attuned to the pulse of Philadelphia basketball, offers a fascinating, almost prophetic take on the Grimes situation. He believes that while Grimes and the 76ers will inevitably reach an agreement on a new deal, that partnership will most likely end up being a short one. This isn't a dismissal of Grimes' talent, it's a strategic forecast. Pring suggests that this new deal could simply position Grimes as a prime trade candidate down the line, a valuable asset to be leveraged for an even bigger prize. And the name he floats? None other than the Los Angeles Lakers' rising star, Austin Reaves. Now this is where the plot thickens, where the threads of these two major storylines begin to intertwine. Austin Reaves, the Lakers' undrafted gem who has blossomed into a legitimate offensive threat, is facing his own pivotal moment. He's widely expected to decline his $14.9 million player option for the 2026-27 campaign, signaling his intent to seek a more substantial long-term deal, whether that's with the Lakers or another suitor. The Lakers, understandably, will prioritize retaining him, engaging in extension talks this summer. But what if those talks stall? What if Reaves, armed with his impressive 20.2 points per game average, decides to test the open market? For the Lakers, the nightmare scenario is losing a player of Reaves' caliber for nothing. This is precisely where a trade involving Quinton Grimes enters the realm of possibility, a strategic maneuver to avoid such a catastrophic outcome. From the 76ers' perspective, acquiring Austin Reaves would be a significant coup. They would be adding a proven rising star, a perimeter threat with playmaking abilities, and a knack for performing on the big stage. Even if he ends up being a short-term rental, the immediate injection of his talent could be invaluable for a team with championship aspirations. For the Lakers, a Grimes for Reaves swap, while painful to consider, offers a pragmatic solution. Grimes could provide an immediate replacement for Reaves in the short term, and his projected cost-effectiveness makes him an attractive long-term piece, especially alongside Luka Doncic. While the Lakers' priority remains keeping Reaves, the possibility of a trade becomes increasingly viable if extension talks hit a wall. This brings us to the broader strategic vision of the Los Angeles Lakers, a vision that now unequivocally revolves around Luka Doncic. With Doncic having just signed a massive contract extension, solidifying his place as the franchise cornerstone for years to come, the Lakers' mandate is clear: maximize his transcendent skill set and build a championship contender around him. Luka, undeniably one of the top 5 players in the world, gives the Lakers a legitimate shot at a title, but he can't do it alone. He needs shooting, versatility, and rim protection around him, a blueprint that was laid out for all to see during the Dallas Mavericks' impressive run to the 2024 NBA Finals. And the perfect piece to fit that blueprint? None other than P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington, the 6'7" forward, truly distinguished himself as a starter during that Mavericks Finals campaign, playing alongside Luka Doncic. He showcased a blend of defensive tenacity, timely shooting, and surprising offensive versatility that made him an invaluable asset. Washington is set to become an unrestricted free agent in the 2026 offseason, and with the Mavericks having Anthony Davis and Cooper Flagg guaranteed at the forward positions, the writing appears to be on the wall. Washington is likely to seek a new home, and what better place than to reunite with Luka Doncic in Los Angeles? The Lakers are already clearing the decks, notably by not extending Rui Hachimura, a move that creates significant cap space and opens the door wide for a player like Washington. The fit is almost too perfect. Washington is a demonstrably better defender than Rui, and, crucially, he already has proven chemistry playing alongside Luka. This could be an absolute game-changer for the Lakers. Last season, Washington averaged 14.7 points, 7.8 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 1.1 steals, and 1.1 blocks in 32.2 minutes per game. While he can be an inconsistent shooter, his career three-point percentage of 35.8% is more than respectable for a versatile wing. Securing a player who can guard multiple positions, crash the boards, and create open plays is a win for any contender, but especially for a team looking to optimize a superstar like Doncic. Imagine the defensive flexibility Washington would provide. The Lakers could deploy him to take on the toughest defensive assignments, allowing Luka and even Austin Reaves to conserve energy and focus more on their offensive responsibilities. Washington did precisely this with Doncic and Kyrie Irving in Dallas, taking on the dirty work and excelling in a complementary role. He's a player in his prime, with his only playoff experience being that deep finals run, and he's hungry to play for a competitive team. The Lakers, with Luka at the helm, are unequivocally determined to win a title, making them an ideal destination. The financial projections further underscore this strategic pursuit. The Lakers are projected to have a staggering $60.3 million in cap space if they let their current free agents walk next summer. While they will undoubtedly prioritize re-signing Austin Reaves, this massive cap flexibility allows them to completely retool the roster around him and Luka. P.J. Washington, with his ideal 3 and D power forward skill set, is the perfect target. He's likely to command around $20 million per year on his next contract, a figure that fits comfortably within the Lakers' projected cap space. The Lakers' off-season work is far from over. With a long list of potential unrestricted free agents next summer, including LeBron James, Austin Reaves, Rui Hachimura, DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, Gabe Vincent, Maxi Kleber, and Jackson Hayes, general manager Rob Pelinka, and the front office have their work cut out for them. Their mission is clear: construct the optimal roster around Luka Doncic. Pelinka knows the types of players the franchise needs, and he will undoubtedly pull out all the stops to convince them to come to Los Angeles. P.J. Washington should, and likely will be, one of their absolute top priorities. So, as the NBA offseason chess match continues, we're left with a potent mix of intrigue and anticipation. Will the Philadelphia 76ers leverage Quinton Grimes' breakout season into a trade for Austin Reaves, a move that could immediately elevate their perimeter attack? And will the Los Angeles Lakers, armed with significant cap space and the undeniable gravitational pull of Luka Doncic, successfully lure P.J. Washington to the West Coast, solidifying their front court and providing the perfect complementary piece to their superstar? These are not just transactions, they are strategic declarations, moments that will define the trajectories of two proud franchises. The stakes are incredibly high, and the potential rewards, for those who play their cards right, are nothing short of championship glory. What do you think? Are these the moves that will reshape the Eastern and Western conferences? Let us know your predictions in the comments below. And if you're as captivated by the strategic dance of the NBA offseason as we are, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring you more exclusive reports and passionate analysis, cutting through the noise to deliver the stories that truly matter in the world of basketball.